So I've been around the world almost now. I haven't been to parts that I hopefully will get to this year. But one of the things that I do find is that entrepreneurs are everywhere. And I've found that right now is some of the best times that we've ever had to start a company. It's cheaper than ever to build products. But interestingly enough, we find that most products still fail. And all of these methodologies that are coming out, Lean Startup and Running Lean, are all really attempts of raising the odds of success for entrepreneurs. And so even in Brazil, and this is not just local to Brazil, I usually find two challenges that entrepreneurs run into. One is a fear of failing. And I find that is, apart from places like Silicon Valley, and I think that is the only unique place in the world where failing is almost a badge of honor that people carry and say they proudly fail and they're going to do another startup and fail again maybe. Every other part, even in parts of the US, you have this fear of failing, this stigma of failing, which is something that is hard to really change culturally. But I think techniques like these help you be able to figure out that failing is not all that bad, and you can actually take these little risks incrementally and only take the bigger risks when it's really warranted. And that to me is what the whole methodology is really about. Is let's fail in smaller, lesser impact situations, and then once we have something that's really starting to work, let's really then put our resources together. So that is usually the advice that I give a lot of first-time entrepreneurs.
Okay. To finish, I would ask you for one single advice for entrepreneurs in Brazil.
Well, so I would say the single advice is to really, as I've stated before, I think right now is a time to really be an entrepreneur. We have all the resources, and not to be too concerned with trying to chase funding or trying to really mirror Silicon Valley. Like, I think entrepreneurs in every local environment have to adopt entrepreneurship to their own reality. Right, so it's very hard, and people have tried to basically replicate Silicon Valley ecosystems here. Instead, figure out what works here and what problems exist here, and just focus on those problems. And I guarantee there are enough problems that will make you successful as an entrepreneur.
Okay, thank you very much.